Hello, YouTube. Time to bust back out over here on this platform. So I wanted to talk about, there's a couple controversial posts I made the other day about how we made a new timeline jump and that most of the people who were following me had nothing to do with it. And I wanted to clarify in a way to show that I'm not like mad or trying to accuse people of being lazy, even though I know that happens a lot. So what I want to say is it's not necessarily that you're not doing anything to help the collective. It's just that when you're raising your vibration, it helps the people who are actually moving the timelines and changing the timelines and stabilizing things. It helps them bring you into a better timeline, because ultimately what's happening is there's a chosen few that can actually manipulate and change everything at the snap of a finger. But the thing is, they can't just jump into the next timeline, because then that would leave a great deal of people behind. But in order to take a bunch of people with us, we have to be resonating at a high enough frequency. Now, we can pull people from the depths of hell if we have to, but if there is a high volume of them, then we're not going to be able to take them with us, and we're going to have to start dropping people. And it's not something that we want to have to do, but it has had to happen in the past. Over the past couple of years, there's definitely been a few moments where I've had to sit in meditation and visually imagine myself dropping people and just shedding them. And it's difficult for me to say that, yeah, I do have a great deal in changing the timelines, but I've seen enough proof, I've seen enough change, and I understand what I'm doing, and I don't get upset if I'm not getting instant results. But I do get frustrated with myself if I'm not strong enough. And I would love to just be happy-go-lucky, everybody can do this kind of thing, but it's just not the case. And you guys do bog us down if you're getting in the way. And so the important thing is, if you're in astral, if you're trying to help, really, really just work on your own vibrations, stay in your own lane. And I know it's going to be really hard, because a lot of people do want to be a part of this. A lot of people kind of want to take credit for it. And that's the big thing I'm noticing, is this the credit. People really want to be credited for saving the world. And it's not going to be at a big volume like they think it's going to be. There's going to be a great deal of people that we do thank. In the end, there is going to be a ceremony. We're going to pull names, and we're going to show people, and people who want to be recognized. It's all going to be... We're going to make sure that we respect people's privacy if they don't want to be outed, because I understand that this is a very big deal, and some people may not want the attention. But the important part is to just not get in the way, and I've been trying to drive this home for a long time. Do not get in the way of the people who are actually doing light work. And not just light work, but time magic, illusionary magic is hand in hand with time. The good people who know how to deal with illusion magic are the ones that are going to be breaking down the bad people who know how to deal with illusional magic. So it's really just finding that balance and not getting in the way, because if you get in the way and you distract somebody, then they're not going to be able to finish what they're doing. And I'm feeling that people are starting to understand what I'm saying. Usually when I get less likes, that's when I know, because they're not attacking me in comments. Usually when I get less likes in comments, that's when I know that people are pulling back and they're annoyed at what I said, but they're thinking about it. And I understand how I'm going to look. It looks like I'm gatekeeping. I'm really not. I'm probably... Well, sometimes you do have to guard the gate, but it's not necessarily me trying to go out and pluck people and be specific. It's just, if you can't do it, then get out of the way. That's all I'm telling you. I know it's harsh, but I guess I should go over what I said the other day. I said, welcome to the new timeline. You didn't have anything to do with getting here, but welcome all the same. And that's what I want to stress is the people who did get here are welcome to be here, but you can't take credit for it, because what that does is that it just continues a lie. It continues the lie that you've been trying to escape your whole life. It just makes it in another category. So yeah. Hopefully you understand that. You understand where I'm coming from, and I'm really not trying to be condescending. We really have to get our shit together. This isn't a game. It's never, well, you kind of have to look at it as a game to get through it sometimes, but it's not. This is serious stuff, and just because you can't see it, just because you can use your imagination, doesn't mean that you need to be in the thick of everything. Please continue working on yourselves, but again, stay in your lane. Do not get frustrated if you're not part of the middle of everything. Like, everything's connected, and to a degree everyone is part of this, but you're not part of the final battle. And I have been able to shake quite a few people by using that terminology. This is the final battle, and it's a long one. It's one of those end of disc, you never know when the end game's gonna come kind of deal. And it has been getting easier to fight because a lot of people are starting to back off, but then you've got those hangers. Like, there's thousands and thousands of people, there's probably millions at this point, of people who are putting their energy in places that they can't sustain it. Like, if you're not powerful enough, you cannot do it. So stay out of the way. Absolutely stay out of the way. That's all I can say. And hopefully we can come to an understanding and know that there will be a place for you in society, and you'll be able to help people more in your life if you're not focusing on areas of the astral realm that you shouldn't be in. And as the guardians become more available and less blocked and controlled themselves, there's going to be more protection in those areas of the astrals and the shadow realms, and you're not going to be able to get in, and it's going to tire you physically. And if you keep forcing that, then you're just going to drain yourself, and there's going to be a point where it's really easy to flick you out of there, and they're not going to care. I'm sorry, they're not, because they know what's best for you, and they know that you shouldn't be in there, so they don't care that they're pushing you out. All right, this is going to be an easy breezy last little leg, so long as you let it be. Okay, have a good day and continue pushing on.